Crush my dream, cash my talent. Money dey with you, motoka with you.
Good afternoon. I'm okay.
I can see you are. How is LIB?
Liberia is great. Just the rain is not easy.
It's raining heavily, right?
Seriously.
Okay. Christian, you
Yes.
said you are a computer analyst and you love fun, football, and friends.
Yes.
I see. So tell us about yourself. More about yourself.
Well, my name is Christian Bryant. I'm a actor. I am a comedian, songwriter. And I actually love doing uh, having fun with people. So when it comes to my educational background, I'm a junior student studying information technology, networking, and system administration. And I got a little knowledge when it comes to desktop publishing and that of database management. And I work for the Liberia Movie Union as the presidential secretary for the Liberia Movie Union.
Okay.
So yeah, I have my father who's late now, and my mother, she's alive. And I also have few siblings with me. So I'm married. I'm married with 2 kids, a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
And yes. So when it comes to my like and dislike, I actually like people. I love fun. I love to crack jokes. Yes. And one of the things that I don't like is to be humiliated in public. You know, it breaks me down a little bit, but I'm trying to work on it. Yeah.
So, Christian,
Yes.
what attracted you to audition for the House of Stars? And why do you feel this is the ideal project for you?
Well, I've been following House of Stars because I got a few of my friends in Sierra Leone and they talk about it. It has actually been my dream to showcase what I have within me, things that I can do. I want to tell the world a story about myself. I want to tell people that these are some challenges that we face as actors or people in the world. We want to show them that we are still having this kind of skills in Liberia, and we have people that can be able to exhibit themselves when it comes to talents. So I see this platform as a dream come true for me if I'm selected to be a part of this second edition. I see it as a stepping stone for me so that I can be able to carry all my career because I chose acting as my major in everything that I do. Even schooling, I love acting. So being a part of this platform or seeing myself being associated with it is like I don't know what to say. I'm out of words, but I think it's the beginning of my success if I'm successful to be a part of this edition.
Okay. Christian,
Yes.
we have a golden buzzer, okay? This golden buzzer, we have, first of all, we have 4 judges here. If you manage to convince any of these judges, each of us have the right to give you a golden buzzer that can take you to the next stage, which is the voting stage to qualify you for the actual House of Stars. Okay? So, Christian,
Yes.
whatever you say or do now to convince us can take you to that stage, which you will not have stress, have audition, will they take me or will they not take me? You know, if you have managed to have the golden buzzer, that stress has been taken away from you.
Okay.
So I leave you with the other judges.
Christian, how you doing, my brother?
Yes, sir. Okay.
You okay, huh?
Yeah.
You know, when you're telling us about yourself, you volunteered information. You said you are married. You didn't then wait for me to ask or wait for us to ask you. You put it out there that you have a family, you have a wife, you have kids. So I like that about you. But my question to you now is, you know, how do you feel about going onto the show? How does your wife feel about you going onto the show? Do you have a quote unquote green light? And how far does that green light go? You know?
Okay. Okay. All right. So I will say over. So like I said, my wife is in full support of everything that I'm doing. She's almost like a proud sponsor for me. Yeah, she supports me. She loves everything that I do when it comes to the entertainment industry because I was acting before I met her, and she supports me for that one. So it's not an issue for her. She and I have discussed it, and she encouraging me to go for this edition.
Okay. So what would you say would be your strengths and weaknesses going into the show? I mean, it seems like you're someone who, you know, has got a lot going on for himself. You've been in the industry, you've been in different situations, but going into a show where there's different people, different personalities, you know, different cultures, you know, what would you say? Give me one strength and give me one weakness you think going into the show.
Well, I might not have a real weakness for this because this is the 21st century. So we are living, and one of the major things is to respect everybody. Once you respect everybody, definitely you work and you fit in line with everybody. So I don't have a real challenge with that because I'm a socialist. So I know how to lingo people and have them have myself fit into society. So yeah, I don't really have any issue, any challenge that much.
Okay. So you know this show, House of Stars, it's really just about bringing stars together, but also making sure that you become a bigger star. So if you win, if you're selected into the house, and if you win, what do you plan? How do you hope this platform will be beneficial to you in terms of your acting career? Or you say you're a musician as well, but let's just say with your acting, how do you think this will benefit your acting?
For me right now, as I stand, even just by wearing this shirt, it's almost like a boom for me. I have pretty close to 5,000 something followers, but right now I've grown a little over 5.5 or 5.6, something like that. So I see this as a real motivation for me. If I'm successful to win, definitely other Liberians will be fully involved. Seriously, other Liberians will be fully involved, and we will see it as a means of, you know, making us to feel that yes, indeed, these things that we are doing is not for nothing, or we will not just sit without benefiting anything. So being a part of this is actually a real dream come true for me. I can't wait to be successful to be in that house.
All right, Christian. Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Christian. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
So, Christian, you said you are very occupied. According to what you said, you have multiple things going on for you right now. Yeah?
Yes.
I have a few questions. One of them is, if you make it inside the house, how would you handle all this business during your time away?
You see that thing how they call itself? Remote. I go put it on pause. I will pause everything. Right now, my future depends on my career, my acting. You see? Nobody will understand the kind of thing that you might have Nana for this show. So definitely, everything that I do is about what I can do, what I know that I'm able to do. So it's about my passion, it's about my career, and what I can be able to give back to the world. So being in there if I'm successful to enter, I got a lot of things that at least I can be able to show out to people that, yes, indeed, this is what I can do. These are things that we can do, and people can learn from me, and people can be able to say, oh, yes, he is good in society. So by me sitting in office, I only be talking to, let's say, 100 persons, let's assume. But when I'm out there in that house, I'll be talking to thousands of people. I can be able to explore myself to learn, make people to learn more about me.
Okay, so I just have another question for you.
Okay, man.
As a Liberian star in Sierra Leone, House of Stars, how do you intend to blend with the other stars that you will be meeting?
Okay, first of all, the guy, certain thing they call first impression. First impression is something that once you come around somebody for the first time and you don't have that kind of feelings with the person, definitely you lost track. So I already worked on myself when it comes to that one. Sierra Leone is my home. It's my second home. I've been in Bo, I've been in Freetown, ASF. I got a lot of friends there, so I know how Sierra Leoneans and Liberians we are. So somebody told me that, oh yes, Sierra Leone and Liberia are the same. I said, yes, we are the same. Sierra Leone, we from different mother, but we from the same father. So Sierra Leone and Liberia, we are the same. So definitely, if I'm to be a part of the show for this time, I'll have a good working relationship with my people now. I want to talk to you too much. Say like, yeah, I like you, Barry. I want to talk to you.
All right, yeah, Christian, it's nice to have you.
Thank you.
Honestly, from what you said, I can already assume that, let's say there is a scenario in the house where you have the Liberians clicking up together and you have the Sierra Leoneans clicking up together. Would you be part of such thing, or would you rather be flexible and continue play your game and stay focused? What would you do?
No. There's a statement, there's a word that I can use normally. They call it mesa bossa in Liberia. Mesa bossa means you have the potato grain, you have the beans, you have the cassava leaves, you mix everything up with the rice. So that's how it would be. You know, we don't have to make ourselves close. I mean, Liberia, I already have friends in Liberia. I need people outside of Liberia to have more connections, to have, that kind of, even after the show, that I can be able to be free to go Freetown, lecture with people, stay 1 or 2 months and things. So I can be part of any clique that will bring no division amongst we as African, not even Liberia or Sierra Leone, but we are African.
Great, that's great.
So I'm always
yeah, that's very good. So one last question: how do you deal with pressure? How do you deal with pressure?
That music say, Tamai get pressure. The word pressure, P, it starts with P, and that P stands for you can even use that particular P as means that you can have people to be persuasive. Pressure, persuasive. Once you are persistent in doing something, you are persuasive. You can deal any pressure. So that word pressure, I will collect the doctor and scope. That the thing they can use to test the pressure I will carry, and if you testing other people's pressure, if they now won't comply with the system.
Thank you, Christian.
All right.
Thank you.
So Christian, I don't know, is there anything else that you'd like to say to one of the judges? Maybe you can try and convince them to give you a golden buzzer. Or maybe if you have, since you're an actor, can you give us an improv situation? I don't know if you have a script in mind or any improv in mind or anything that you have prepared, but the stage is yours now. Now it's your time. We've asked all our questions. Now it's your time to
Give us a show.
give us a show or give us a final speech or a final comedy act to convince us to, give you our best opinion and score.
Okay, thank you. So I I would do something. I'm not good at, singing and dancing and acting, but at least I can be able to show the world what I can do. So there was this day that I left my office and came home because I was hungry. So my boss man asked me, he said, "Oh, Chris, where are you?" I couldn't talk. I said, I won't tell him that I'm in the bathroom, but I won't tell him that I need to go. I'm hungry. So he still insisted, "But where are you? Hurry, come." I told him, I said, "Chi, it's not easy." He said, "What happened?" I said, "I'm really hungry. That's why I left the office." He said, "Chris, why you didn't tell me that you're hungry and you left the office?" So it was how myself too. I started telling him, I told him, I said, "Well, in the morning, at least when I eat in the morning, say, you small food, you bring it so we can eat it. Or else, when I send out to the office, once you don't have food in office, you have a board to sit down, the family, you see somebody take phone, they go outside, they call it, they go buy a little warm bread and start they eat it, they can't sit down. Everybody tired their face. Tell them nothing come on happening. When they buy small color, you will eat that color together, 50-50. So those are some of the things we can do. So there's a project that I acted in, and I was a hunter in that movie. And there was a line that I laid. I really love that line. So just listen to the lines, not the expression for now, because I'm not in my attire. Okay. I've already talked to you about this institution, and you have not given me the chance to run this government. So, what has been the issue? Don't talk to me in that manner. This is not what I learned for. Let me tell you something. If you don't want me to be in this army, tell me I'm going to leave right now. Hey, baby. See how you look at me like, wow.
Lunch my dream, famous business. Also stop price big if you got up, it's no regret. Lunch my dream, cash my talent. Money the with you, motoka with you plus weekend. Kings Empire coming, it's house of style. Also motoka plus money, don't waste time, just hurry. Kings Empire coming, house of style. Also motoka plus money, so don't waste time, just hurry.
I wanna be a star, tower in the for the morning. You wanna be a star.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So right now you have this week to rest and just to relax, but now's the time for you to get your fans in order. Make sure they vote for you next week. You understand? Because you move to the next stage now. You're right. So this golden buzzer, obviously, it's not directly to the show, but it's at least now you're going to the shortlisting stage. So now it's up to you to get your people, get your Liberians, get your friends, get everybody that knows you, and Sierra Leoneans, and just make sure that they support you and vote for you.
Yeah? Hustle Star is the best in the city. Hustle Star is the best in the country. Everybody wants to go to Hustle Star. Want to be
Also star.
Hustle Star. I want to live. Thank you so much for the initiative. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. CEO, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Definitely, this is the beginning of more successes. So trust me, we've got about, we are going to do our best to invite more people to the show. And Liberia will be number one when it comes to support. Yeah. Trust me, across my heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Thank you.